Okay, guys, this is gonna be the first of my movie reviews, and today we are going to talk about The Thing. Now, The Thing is a movie probably not a whole lot of you know. The Thing was a movie that came out in the late 80s, right along with E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Now, E.T., as we all know, was a huge success. The Thing, however, bombed at the box office. I guess people like the friendly alien more than a bad one. Um, the movie, however, went on strong as soon as the DVDs came out. It was released on DVD, and guess what? It was a success. People love this movie, and there's a reason for this. I saw The Thing about 2 years ago. I bought it from a store for a high price because, unlike today, the movie was not banned here. So I sat down and watched it with my dad, and oh my god, this movie was scary, I tell you. Now, what is it about? Okay, I'm not gonna spoil any of the major endings or any of the crucial plot elements, but this is basically what it's about. It is based on a novel that goes by the name Who Goes There? And the movie itself is actually a remake from a 1951 movie called The Thing from Another World. Despite being a remake, it is entirely different. For one thing, it takes place on the other end of a planet, and the creature is more like what it was in the novel. We basically have to deal here with a shape-shifting alien that takes on the identity of whoever it kills. So, as you may predict, this movie is a lot about paranoia. It takes place in an American camp in I think it was the Arctic, and basically this creature goes around killing people. Nobody trusts anyone since the creature always changes shape, and nobody knows who could be the Thing and who could not be. Now, this movie feels a lot like the original Alien. Alien, as we know, was a great movie, and it was scary as hell, especially for the time when it was made. But The Thing, in my opinion, even goes another step, because this creature can be anyone. With the alien, if you see it, that is it. You gotta kill it. This thing, no, you don't know who it is. It will not show itself unless it has the opportunity to strike, and that's a danger. And it imitates whoever it kills perfectly. Now, what this movie is mostly famous for are the extremely gruesome transformation sequences. I tell you, when this thing changes its shape, it's disgusting, to say the least. I'm not gonna tell you what it looks like, but you gotta see it in order to believe it. It's some of the best non-CGI effects that I've ever seen in my life. That being said, this movie, I believe, uses no CGI at all. For one thing, I don't think it was out yet back then. And secondly, it didn't need it. It looked excellent. The actors are pretty good. I liked Kurt Russell as the character of MacReady. One thing you might notice about the cast of this movie is there are no females. It's only men in this movie. Actually, I didn't mind that. I mean, okay, I'm a guy, so I guess I obviously don't but, I don't know. You think that was a problem? I don't think so. I think the movie still worked out. Not meaning to be sexist here, but hey, I'm not willing to criticize the movie for that. What else? The soundtrack of this movie is very memorable. Surprisingly, the soundtrack of The Thing has received a what do you call that? It's a Razzie Award. Seriously, you gave this kick-ass main theme a Razzie Award? Admittedly, the music does sound a little psychedelic every now and then, but seriously, it didn't deserve it, especially not when you consider who made this. Ennio Morricone, who made music for very famous Western movies, and he is a big deal. He's a very big deal among music composers. And they had the balls to give him a Razzie Award for one of my favorite horror movie soundtracks of all time. Shame on you. Anyway, what else can be said about the movie? The acting is very good. I mean, these guys really act that the devil himself is after them and could be hiding among them. The acting is very good, as I said. Now, special effects are good, soundtrack is good. Is there anything that's bad about this movie? Well, it has song lengths in it, basically the times between monster attacks. But if you see this movie for the first time, you're gonna spend that time basically being like, oh my god, what is gonna happen soon? Or, where is the creature now? What is it gonna do? That's how you spend this movie. It's very intense, in my opinion. This year, 2011, there's gonna be a prequel to this movie, about to release in October this year. Now, I can't wait to see that, but obviously there's gonna be some differences. The lead character is gonna be female. Big freaking surprise, really, in these times. And secondly, I think that it will be all CGI. I don't think they will resort to the animatronics that John Carpenter used in this movie, which is a shame. I guess, okay, by now you would expect CGI in a movie, but I'm the kind of guy that always liked to look at, non-CGI effects, animatronics, as long as they're done well, really. And they are in this. They were in the case of The Thing. So I'm looking forward to the prequel. This movie, if you want to get it, it's out on DVD and Blu-ray. I'm not sure about any restrictions. I can tell any German viewers watching that if you're interested in this movie, it is now available in an uncut DVD and Blu-ray release, rated 16. While that is a joke in my opinion, it should totally be rated 18. It's good for those horror movie fans that don't want to spend like half a day looking for this movie. You can just look it up on eBay and buy it. No big deal. It's now uncut. Thank God. Of course, I didn't know that when I bought it, and I paid twice as much as I would have had to. But hey, at least I got the movie earlier, and I freaking love it. It was absolutely worth it. So if you're looking for a very gory but yet atmospheric, in terms of atmosphere, very intense horror movie that definitely has nightmare potential, I would suggest giving The Thing a try. My verdict for The Thing remake is a 10 out of 10. Perfect horror movie. I love it. Until next time, guys. See ya.